one. Must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2.
Gotta make the people think that they want them. Really want them, really fucking want them.
Hey everybody, it's Alan McFarland from The Laughing Libertarian. And today Josh is surprising me. And the last time Josh surprised me was Nancy by Samson. So that was pretty funny. Today he is surprising me with Money Game Part 2 by an artist named Rin. And he says Part 2 is the only one to watch because it's a remix and it's a lot better than Part 1. I got nothing. All right. So anyway, before we dive into this blindly, please like, share, because your friends love this too. Make sure to comment in the bottom. Just give me an idea as to what you want me to listen to. If you like this, tell me some good stuff. And make sure, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you have, because YouTube obviously can dump us on our face anytime they want. So anyway, let's check it out. Let's see what Rin's got. He's British, so I'm not sure.
Strange time of living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show.
Thank you for getting the one with the words on it. I mean, I hate to say this, but I'm having a hard time. Like, I'm digging in, like, oh God, I can't understand what he's saying. But thank you for rolling it back too. Look at that, Josh, rolling back like a champ. Since everybody keeps asking about it. Or not asking, sorry. Y'all telling us.
We're here to serve you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We're just trying to make it right for you. Let's go ahead and surprise me.
Like malaria, sit back and watch the show. America, Britain, split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise.
Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die
if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire.
Stop it. So of course I don't know what number 10 Downing Street is, but I mean, I think I think he feels the same way about their government as we feel about ours. I mean, you bleed money left and right to make sure that you can get a pay raise, right? I mean, we have our government officials writing themselves pay raises whenever they want, or they just cram it in an omnibus. You know, here's a 4,000-page document we finished on a Sunday afternoon. You need to vote on it by noon on Monday. Good luck. Yeah, I love Rand, and that's where Rand Paul comes in. And Rand Paul's a beast. Comes in like, I'm not doing anything till you read this. We don't need a 4,000-page document. Anyway, no, I think he really hits on a lot of things that we see in America. And yeah, I know he threw America out there. I didn't see exactly what he said about America, unfortunately. But I mean, yeah, a lot of these things, you know, it doesn't really matter to these politicians. Believe me, politicians, this is their job. This has been their job since they were, you know, knee high to a grasshopper. Is that country enough for y'all? But anyway, they don't know what you and I go through. They don't care. They don't care. Their job, their sole job, is to stay in that position. Their job isn't to please you. Their job is to make sure they get to keep their job. It's a dragon eating itself. It's a serpent eating itself. It really is. So they're going to just keep you voting for them while making sure to raise their own pay because you voted them there. So stop it. Get rid of these morons. Anyway, let me gather myself and let's try to translate. Back at
Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die
if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my finger's on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, rain, 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 the storm it comes our way. And those who rise to distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Sounds like a 70s groove to it, like an American 70s groove to it.
This old money game.
Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme.
I'm gonna stop right there. Here's where I'm gonna have a problem with this, Josh. I feel like he's going to attack capitalism. Josh told me he does. I'm a big capitalist. I'm a big time capitalist. And I understand this guy is more like he's definitely a libertarian or something like that. He's, I'm not your typical libertarian. That's why we have the porcupine elephant behind me. I'm definitely conservative leaning, and I am definitely a capitalist. And so this is really going to pain me not to say really bad things. But let's go.
You motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two.
That's like dumping out milk when milk prices get too high. That's like, letting a bunch of cranberries die and rot because cranberry juice is too low. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, I can see where he's going with this. There are assholes. Okay, I am definitely big on capitalism, but, that's a rough one for me, right? Because like literally, I can't. I hate to say this, man's making me think about it, but it's making me think about it. But yeah, when I was looking at it and they said, oh well, milk prices are plummeting. So farmers just started dumping milk out because they need to make a profit. I mean, they still have to pay for the containers. They still have to pay their people, and they're making less. I mean, if they have to produce substantially more to be able to pay their bills, think about that. All right. That's kind of a problem America has already. When you have all these people out there saying that we need a $15 minimum wage, right? What they don't take into consideration is every single person attached to that location. So you give McDonald's workers $15 an hour, right? And they don't just automate right out of the gate. But let's say we do. We give those people $15 an hour. Okay. Well, the factory who makes the wrappers and makes all the paper goods that McDonald's has to use, now they have to pay everybody $15 an hour. And then we travel on down the road to the people who are actually going to get that paper and get all those things to pass along to the place that's going to make them put them in a form and print on them. They're going to have to pay everybody a minimum of $15 an hour. Not to mention every person above the bottom is going to want a big boost too, because they're not on the bottom. And if you're going to give them $15 an hour, why would you pay me 16 when I'm their manager? So now I need 20 to 25. So you keep passing this up the line here. So yeah, at the end of the day, your burger has to go up $2 to pay for the $15 an hour behind the counter, guys. And so I get it. I get why some places have to do this, because if you have a person working at that farm with the cows and such, and you have to pay that person $20 an hour, and now milk plummets to, 99 cents a gallon. You can't generate enough product to pay for your help and also record a profit. So, part of me just says, well, just donate it, but you still got to pay the people, and you still have to have the product. You still have to buy the containers it's going to go in. You still have to ship it and all this stuff. So that money is just, if you're donating it, fantastic. You can write it off, I guess. And I think that's a better plan, right? Donating it locally than dumping it out. But I understand their costs. But anyway, I'm diving down an economics rabbit hole, and I'm supposed to just be reacting to a video. So that's the part where I shut the fuck up.
Hide them on an island, stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two.
Gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them.
Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a show, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free. It's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be
you were good for stopping it. You guys really, really want to watch our product. All the products. Every one of the products. Actually, I've heard most people who don't watch anything Revolver, they're garbage. They're garbage. It's bad. It's bad. It's not even something I should even talk about, honestly. I don't want to say trash. They're garbage. They're upscale trash. I'll give them that. But you guys are fantastic. And I think if you really care about your friends, possibly your family, maybe even the neighbor, you should probably go ahead and share this with them, because nobody wants to be associated with garbage. Okay. And so, product placement is everything. Like he says, you need this. They need this. Everybody needs this. Subscribe.
Operation make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated. Tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore.
Rain, 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 rain.
I love the fact that he said, like, literally, that's the name of the game. It doesn't matter if they love you or hate you. It's actually okay if they hate you. It is. I mean, Andrew Tate, guys. If you guys don't know his name, he's not hard to find. This man has to be hated by so many people. But you know what? Being hated is what gets you clicks. People who like you, they watch your stuff, they enjoy your stuff, and then that's where it dies. You know, I'm not saying this to make anybody feel like they have to share, but I'm just saying it's the facts. Like when you're in this, especially when you're in this industry, this is what you're doing, just like everything else. If you need notoriety, appealing to the people who hate you, so that they can hate you, because if they're upset about something, they're going to share it. If they're upset about it, they're going to comment. If they're upset about it, they're going to blast it out there in the world because they're going to say, look at this asshole. Look at this asshole and what he thinks. This is ridiculous. And every time you do that, it furthers the algorithm and pushes that information to more people. So not only do you have the people who hate you sharing your stuff, but you actually have the algorithm picking it up and saying, God, people must love this. They're sharing it like crazy. Maybe we need to boost it to get it in front of more people. So actually it's way more valuable to have haters than to have people who love you. And that's it's not what we hope. I mean, everybody who comments seems to be pretty cool and positive, and I'm personally, I like that. I'd rather be able to interact with you guys and not have to have a war of words with anybody. But I'm just saying, like, that's the name of the game, man. He's on it. His finger's on the pulse of it, man. You take something, you make it rare. You make people think they need it. And once it's rare and they think they need it, they'll pay whatever they want. And then you take that money and then you expand. And then you get into everything else. And then you push yourself into a larger position of power. And once you're in that position of power, make people hate you. That's how you gain power. All right. Josh, give me a yup.
Liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore.
Rain, 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 rain. The storm, it comes our way. And those who rise to distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we died upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old.
Okay. Ren, buddy, or producer, or whoever did the work there at the end on the television, you guys could have found a little better clips than that. That was a little weak. But I mean, the song itself, I mean, it has a good message. It has a good groove to it too. I mean, it really doesn't sound like, when you listen to it, it doesn't really sound like a song that's going to be talking about some serious topics like that. But it does, like, take us back to something like I hate to say Jimi Hendrix, but like that era, right? When you're talking, you have some good rhythmic music, but you're also talking about something that has to do with the government. I think the finger's on the pulse, man. I don't think it's groundbreaking, but it's great to see it all put in the same place. It's all good to see, like, someone making those points and like leading you down that path. I think a lot of people need to understand this message. I don't know if I'll see much more of Ren. I don't know what all he has out there. Obviously, I'm looking for political stuff. So if you guys like it, or tell me what you think about it. Why should I even say if you like it? Just tell me what you think about it in the comments, man. Tell me if this was something that you're on board with, or, you know, if you're a capitalist like me and you're like, hey, fuck this guy. I don't know. But leave it in the comments. Hey, you might even just say, Alan, fuck you. Okay? I'm a socialist. Right. You know, you might be like, Alan, I'm a communist. I'm, you know, fuck you and your capitalism. I don't know, man. Just drop it down in there. But make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Tell me what you think. And again, like everything Revolver. All right. Until next time, be safe, guys.